and here is your incredibly short review video on thermal inversions. This is a pretty simple topic, so let's get to it. Here again, we're beginning with the end in mind. This is really all you need to understand. Why are we doing this in conjunction with air pollution? Thermal inversions make air pollution so much worse because it does not allow for the air pollution that accumulates in some places in the world to dissipate, and it just makes it build up to a concentration that is problematic for human health and then also for the environment in that particular area. All you really need to have is this image in your head. Have a Tupperware bowl. Take a lit cigarette, or let's say a match that you blow out, and put it in the bowl. Now take a lid and put it on the bowl and just watch the smoke build up within that bowl. That is essentially a thermal inversion. So let's go ahead and talk about the specifics of that particular image. There are the classic example of a thermal inversion is here in the lower left-hand corner. It is a situation where you have so this happens only in cool periods. So that means that this is a wintertime thing in the northern hemisphere that's going to be in the October through February months. And you have this warm inversion layer that just kind of slides in over the top of the city and just sits there. Normally you're going to have going from warm to cool. So again, do realize that this only happens in the cooler months of a particular area. So cool, warm, cool. What situations lead to thermal inversions? Do you really need to understand all of this stuff? Not really. Just understand that it is it can be predictable. We can predict it's coming, but we also can't do a whole lot about it. And you can't control you can explain why something is moving, but you can't predict what makes it get there in the first place, or try and predict when it will go away. So again, this happens in the nighttime and the wintertime, times that it's cool. I'll post those videos as well in case you need some. One of the things that I did not go over, which I'm going to just go ahead and do that now, are the two land formations that you need to be aware of. The first one is this happens in a valley where you're ringed by mountains. I mean, if you look at every single picture that's here, you can see that there's a mountain range that's kind of keeping all of this in. Or you are in a coastal place where you would have, if you can remember, the rain shadow effect. So you have mountains kind of behind you, and then you have an ocean in front of you that's constantly blowing breeze towards the mountain. So it kind of that onshore breeze kind of acts like that other wall that keeps the pollution in place. So this does not happen in places where you do not have a land formation where that can then serve as the Tupperware bowl for that warm air lid to come on through. So again, what I'll do is I'll make sure that those get up so that you can access them, and then just really understand again those cold, warm, cold layers, and that this happens at night and wintertime. And that is the sum total of things you need to know for this particular subject.